Hello and welcome. Today I'll show you how to make authentic traditional-style homemade soy sauce using koji and natural fermentation. This is a slow, hands-on process that rewards patience. I'll walk you step by step and explain every temperature, timing, and safety note. No background music for this video. Let's get started. Use food-safe scales, all weights in grams unless stated. Dried soybeans, 500 g. Wheat berries or bread wheat, unprocessed wheat, 500 g. Option: use 100% roasted wheat flour if you can't get berries, but whole grains give better flavor. Koji starter, aspergillus oryzae spores, 2-5 g total for this 1 kilogram substrate. That is 0.2%, 0.5% of the dry soybean plus wheat weight. Example: for 1 kilogram total substrate, use 2-5 g koji powder. For smaller batches, scale proportionally. Non-iodized salt, sea salt or kosher salt. See brine calculation below. Aim for ~18% salt for the brine you add to the koji moromi. Example: calculation. 1 L brine at 18% equals 1,000 milliliters x 0.18 equals 180 g salt. Clean water for soaking, cooking beans, and making brine. Large bowls for soaking. Large pot or pressure cooker for cooking soybeans. Frying pan or oven for roasting wheat. Food processor, grain mill, or rolling pin to crush the wheat. Clean shallow trays for koji incubation or a dedicated koji box. Thermometer, ambient and food. Large sanitized fermentation container, food-grade glass, ceramic, or stainless steel. Clean cheesecloth bag or press for later pressing. Sterilized bottles, jars for final product. Hygienic gloves, clean utensils, and sanitizer, for example, 70% alcohol wipes for surfaces. Soak and cook soybeans. Approximately 12-18 hours soaking plus 1-2 hours cooking or pressure cook approximately 30-40 minutes. Prepare wheat, roast and crush, same day as soybeans. Make koji, inoculation and incubation. Approximately 40-48 hours. Moromi fermentation, koji plus brine, 6-12 months is traditional. Taste at 3 months for progress. Press, clarify, pasteurize, and bottle. 1-2 days to extract, then bottle and age if desired. Important safety note: fermentation uses live molds and bacteria. Work very cleanly. If your ferment develops black, green, or blue fuzzy molds or a rotten smell, stop and discard. Do not taste. Healthy koji is usually white or pale yellow and has a sweet, slightly alcoholic fruit-like aroma. Rinse 500 g dried soybeans thoroughly under running water until the water runs clear. Rinse the beans until the water runs clear, then soak them for 12 to 18 hours. Overnight is perfect. Drain soaked beans, transfer to a large pot, cover with fresh water 2-3 centimeters above beans. Bring to a boil, then simmer 1.52 hours until beans are very soft and easily mashed between 2 fingers. Or pressure cook approximately 30-40 minutes depending on your cooker. Cook the beans until they're soft enough to mash. The texture should be almost porridge-like. Cool them to around body temperature before the next step. Spread 500 g wheat berries in a single layer and roast in a pan or in the oven at approximately 160-180 degrees Celsius. 320-356 degrees Fahrenheit, until golden and fragrant, 10-15 minutes on stove stirring. Do not burn. Roast the wheat until golden, then crush it coarsely. We want texture, not dust. Mix the cooled cooked soybeans with the crushed cooled wheat thoroughly to form a uniform substrate. The target temperature should be approximately 30-35 degrees Celsius for inoculation. Mix the cooled beans and wheat until uniform and about 30-35 degrees Celsius. Warm, not hot. Sprinkle koji starter evenly over the substrate and mix thoroughly. For this 1 kilogram substrate, add 2-5 g of koji powder total. That's 0.2%, 0.5% of the substrate weight. Sprinkle the koji evenly. For 1 kilogram of mixed substrate, use 2 to 5 grams of koji spores. Then incubate at about 30 to 33 degrees Celsius for roughly 2 days until you see white mycelium and a sweet aroma. Prepare a salt brine with non-iodized salt. Aim for ~18% salt. Example: 1 L brine at 18% requires 180 g salt. Dissolve 180 g salt in 1 L water. Make an 18% brine. For example, dissolve 180 grams of salt into 1 liter of water. Cool it down, then mix it into the koji to make the moromi mash. First 2 weeks. Stir the moromi 1-2 times per day to evenly distribute microbes and oxygen and to prevent hard crust formation. Weeks 3-8. Stir 2-3 times per week. Stir regularly, daily at first, then reduce frequency. Expect to wait at least 6 months for a deep savory soy sauce, but you can taste it 3 months to check progress. When you're satisfied with flavor, press the maromi to extract the liquid. Use a cheesecloth bag and press manually or use a press if available. After months of fermentation, press the mash to extract the liquid soy. Let it settle and clarify before the final heat treatment. Heat the extracted liquid gently to 75-80 degrees Celsius, 167-176 degrees Fahrenheit, for 10-15 minutes to pasteurize and to stabilize flavor. Do not roll boil. Heat the sauce to about 75 to 80 degrees Celsius for a short time to stop fermentation and stabilize flavor, then bottle into clean jars. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into making traditional soy sauce at home, please like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified when I post the final tasting and the bottling update. No background music on this video, just the process and natural sounds. See you next time!